And continuing our back to school coverage, one state line school in Beloit chose a very unique method to build a relationship with students to raise their attendance numbers. Our Dylan Valencia is live outside of Beloit Memorial High School, where school started just earlier this week. Now, Dylan, what makes this approach so special?
Well, Manny, this is very, very special. I've never heard anything quite like this, but imagine it's your last week of summer vacation, you're resting at home, and you get a knock at the door, and it's your teacher, faculty, and staff encouraging you for the new school year and bringing you gifts. Well, that's exactly what is happening here in Beloit, and they're doing this to build up those trusting relationships and increase attendance. Take a look.
I thought it was really cool that they knocked on my door as well. It's just not something I thought that would happen.
I think it is just the sheer look on students' faces when they approached us at the door and they saw us there. It's probably something that they never ever expected.
Much like other schools across the nation, the school district of Beloit saw issues with attendance after the pandemic. Schools like Beloit Memorial High School had to become unique and creative to build those relationships with students in hopes of improving attendance numbers.
Going out to meet families where they are and welcoming them back to the school year seemed like a really great step to take towards building that sense of community and belonging.
In a campaign called Showing Up Together, all staff members of Beloit Memorial High School walked door to door, showing up at students' doorsteps the week before school to build connection and hope that connection improves attendance. Lauren was one of 1,400 students who had a faculty or staff member at their doorstep.
Seeing them outside of school is a big thing, because I think some people they don't get that person one-to-one anywhere but the school, which can be a little intimidating if that's new to you. And getting them to be on at your house somewhere instead of this is their place, where that's your place, and you're welcoming them to your house versus them welcoming you here.
Definitely a shock to some, and who knew you could even get your schedule finished right at your doorstep.
We actually went to one house, and one of our students was there along with a friend of hers who's also our student, and they were super excited to see us. We actually did some schedule changes right there, and so it was really beneficial. The number of times that parents and students said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. I was going to call you."
That might help a student get through that first day of school, especially if it's a freshman who is brand new to our school. That's somebody that they have bonded with momentarily, but now they feel like they can go to that student to that adult for support.
And for the last few months, we've talked a lot on this topic of absenteeism, causing schools to be more and more creative, and this is just the method that they took. Even after this, they got record number at their open house, and they're hoping the fruit of their labor is positive, hopefully raising that attendance rate to 90%. So a great story, and we'll have more information on our website, WREX.com. For now in Beloit, I'm Dylan Valencia with 13 WREX.